Hi everyone, I'm Marcy Heim, the Artful Asker, and something good's gonna happen to me. It's how I like to start every single thing that I do. It totally changes our mindset, and our mindset is so important in not just our giving results, but our life. And I want you to not only have incredible giving, but also really enjoy the work you do and all of the time around it, the rest of your life. Today I want to talk with you just briefly about a cycle that I think will help you as you do this honorable and noble profession. You can get a lot more about it in my book, Empowering Your Board to Serve as Effective Development Ambassadors. Whoa, that's a mouthful. No quick marketing title there. But let me tell you, I picked all those words for a reason. Empowering. I'm not telling them what to do. I'm not demanding. I'm not expecting. I'm empowering them. I'm inspiring them. I'm engaging them. And I want them to serve as effective. I want them to have results. I want them to enjoy what they're doing because they're getting results. And I use the word development instead of fundraising because development implies a long-term relationship. This isn't a transaction. This is a transformational, long-time relationship. And I want them to be ambassadors. Everywhere we go, we have an opportunity to tell the story of our nonprofit. So let's get started. Well, where do we start? How do we even bring people into this cycle? You might say, well, why don't we ask those wealthy people on the hill over there? Or, how about Oprah? She's got a lot of money. The most important thing to be in this box is shared values and interests. Yup. Why do we hang out with the people we hang out with? Well, because they like the same things we do. Because our kids play soccer together. Because we share common rural values, or we share faith values, but we share those values and interests. So if you are serving on your board or involved with your nonprofit, and you've got friends that you think share those same values and interests you have, those are the people we should begin a conversation with. We should ask them if they're interested in joining us to create a joyful giver. So not one we hit up, not one we pressure, not one we beat up on, not one we overpower. Well, I'm bringing out the president, hard to turn down the president. No, that's not what I'm talking about. We create a joyful giver. So we spend time engaging them, helping them understand what our nonprofit does, the good work that it accomplishes, bringing them in for a tour, showing them a video, having them meet some of the people who've benefited from what we do. And your board members are perfect people to help create that joyful giver. And when we engage them and we start talking to them about these are the kinds of things that would help us do our work better, and these dollars accomplish this purpose. These dollars accomplish this purpose. These dollars accomplish this purpose. And we listen. We listen to hear when we find the project that excites our prospective giver. And when we do that, we make an artful ask. Hey, George, you got a lot of money. How about some of it? No, that's not what I mean. No, instead, I have this fun 3-sentence ask formula, and it works for me whether I'm talking about $25 or $25 million. And I've personally used this to ask for both of those numbers. It's pretty easy. The first sentence just says you have, and it talks about their relationship with you. You've been a long-time member on our board. You've been a long-time supporter of what we've done. You've been involved with us from the start. You have experienced firsthand the incredible impact of our organization. Something that really talks about their relationship with you, that you authentically mean to be true. Then the second sentence is, you understand. So this ties into what exactly you're asking them for. You understand how expanding Program X will serve more students. You understand how this new facility will help us do the work that we do inside of that building. You understand how helping that student financially will make an education possible for them. Then the last line is, would you consider? Not about how about it, or not about I'm hoping, or I'm wondering if, or I was thinking maybe. No, would you consider a gift of $10,000 to support the scholarship, or $100,000 to name the room, or $25 to support one student in a gym class? No sentence can be longer than 17 words, and they start again with you have, you understand, and would you consider. Now, even when you speak that artful ask, sometimes they'll say no, but I got to be honest, I don't hear no very well. Instead, often what I hear is maybe. Well, maybe is just an indication that you have to spend a little more time creating that joyful giver. You have to engage them a little more. You have to help them understand what the impact of their giving will be. Or perhaps the project wasn't quite right, or the amount wasn't quite right. And then we just come back around and we speak that artful ask again. And oftentimes, when we've spent the time, they will say yes. And then the best part of all happens. And that is being the grateful recipient. You know, we have a lot of good intentions. How many of you ever intended to write a thank you letter and never sent it? I suspect every hand is raised, because of course we all have done that. We do it too in our fundraising work. We intend to bring them in and see the impact of their gift, but we get busy up here trying to create more givers and get around to asking. So this is the part that we tend to not do as good a job as we need to. It's very, very important that people understand what their gifts have accomplished. Now, some people will say, well, the reason we say thank you is because we want to get another gift. Wrong. The reason we say thank you is because it's the right thing to do. The donor deserves to enjoy their giving. The donor deserves to be celebrated and appreciated for what they've done. And often when we do a good job of that, they come right back around here and they say, what else do you have going on? And then we just keep going around that cycle again. So if you say, I don't want to ask, I say, if you're a board member or a volunteer, that's just fine, because you can help us so much right here, creating that joyful giver, and you can help us right here being that grateful recipient. And you can help us here by finding those people who share our values and interests. And the staff can make that ask for you. So in closing, I just want to thank each and every one of you who takes the time to share some time on behalf of your nonprofit and your mission. It's what keeps this world strong and loving and kind. Every day we have the opportunity to get up and decide how we're going to show up in the world. And I know that you show up ready to share the power and joy of generosity. Thanks so much. Something good's going to happen to me. See you soon. Bye-bye now.